a lot of folks was kind of on, Glorilla's side, but this paper kind of brought everybody back on Glorilla's side. And then Glorilla proceeded to go live herself. Because Glorilla right now has been on Facebook Live for the last week. I've never seen anybody on Facebook Live as often as she is. She's been on Facebook Live as if it's like a 9 to 5 shift. 4 hours each time for about 3 times a day. 12 hours on Facebook Live. So Glorilla took the lot.
She should become a screamer, bro.
I ain't gonna get on her and say everything you did to me as a kid. It's put where I don't know off of mine, so half of it ain't public record. I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that. How you tried to shoot me, you set me up, you got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. Alright? I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did. Just leave it alone. You doing you right now. Keep doing you. Keep my family out of it. Keep me out of it.
I think it's always sad whenever you see like family disagreeing, especially in public. There is no perfect family in this world. Ever. It's just impossible to actually be the case, right? But when you got a family member coming to the internet and airing out the dirty laundry, you have to just think to yourself that, bro, like, what's up with that person, man? Car, there's rumors that obviously she's blowing up, she's making money, and she's not taking care of the family. Me personally, obviously, when I'm in a position, I'm going to make sure to take care of me and mine. But at the end of the day, how many rappers and how many celebrities, how many entertainers have we seen go broke, fiending and trying to, look out for people that don't want to do anything for themselves? You know what I mean? It's happened time and time again because the same family that is saying, oh, she should look after them and things like that, as she's clearly said in here, bro, like, it would have been a mad thing on the come up. Like, they weren't supportive, they weren't necessarily there, etc. So, can you blame someone when they don't want to actually go out of their way to go and fend for family? You can't, bro. You can't. So, it's just mad. It's mad to me sometimes, bro.
You see, you went where you at all because you saying my name? You could have been saying my name and did a positive. You went about the wrong way, y'all. Now you end up getting a penny out of me. And y'all saying other people, the ones y'all got y'all input to put on, y'all ain't never been. My whole life, even before I was rich, I always been the one that never asked.
I did my research and come to find out the shooting actually took place. Like, this is a real thing. She's not just talking out her box. Like, her sister literally shot at her at some point in her life. And now the sister is online convincing the public that Glorilla is this big bad evil monster for not funding her lifestyle. The alleged incident took place May 29, 2015. Victoria was age 19, which is Glorilla. She was arrested for this. Now, Glorilla claimed that, she shot at her. The incident report doesn't show that she shot at her. What it shows is officers were called to a hotel, 2949 Airways. The hotel room was 239. Apparently, Glorilla called her mama, Olivia Woods, and told her mama that Victoria was pointing a gun at her, was grabbing her in a...
My dog, like, whether she shot at her or whatever, bro, your family member's putting out a gun on you, fam. That's insane, bro. It's insanity, bro. What's going on? What is going on? It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, the moment that happens, in my mind and in my head, I'm being like dead ass right now. You're not my family no more, bro. Like, what's that? Yeah, cool. Let's say, for example, me, I grew up with brothers, right? Majority, anyways. So you will have arguments. Obviously, punching happen, the fist fights. It happens, innit? But when you're now talking about a whole weapon, like pulling out a gun, like, there is nothing that is that deep to pull out a gun on your family member, bro. It's insane. This is just mad. It's mad. And anyone that's justifying, the sister and saying that she's in the right for doing this, bro, you're insane as well, bro.
threatening manner, snatching her by her clothes. Now, Glorilla also told her mama that the suspect told her to shut up before I shoot you. The victim also advised that the gun was not pointed at her, only threats were made. Officers arrived at the scene, and Victoria, like, damn near confessed, snitched on herself, told them folks that she actually had a gun, but she ain't do with the gun with like what they were claiming she did. She actually hid the gun outside the parking lot and then told the police exactly where the gun was, like a dummy. So she was arrested for it. All right. So from what I see, though, it doesn't look like Glorilla was actually shot at. Right. Glorilla told them folks that the gun, was being, I guess, used to threaten her, and that's what Victoria.
Bro, but who knows, man? Who knows? Obviously, this is what is within the police report, but potentially she could even be like trying to save her sister somehow. It happens, man. It happens where, for example, something's happened. As soon as the police come, even though someone's done something mad to you, or there's been some sort of aggression or something like that, because we know within the community, bro, we don't like the police, man. Over in the UK, over there in the US as well, like all over the world, I cannot categorically say any black community that likes the police. It just is what it is, yeah. Now, whenever they come, regardless of whatever's happened, usually unless you're a civilian, like, bro, you're. Anyways, let me know I'm talking it for man. You know what I mean?
This paperwork surfacing convinced a lot of fans to kind of, start taking the side of Glorilla. Because at first, when this news started dropping, Glorilla is really charismatic. She was winning a lot of people over, and her essentially saying that, that Glorilla was being stingy and foul and not really taking care of her family. And then another brother came out and confirmed this. A lot of folks was kind of on, Glorilla's side, but this paperwork kind of brought everybody back on Glorilla's side. And then Glorilla proceeded to go live herself. Because Glorilla right now has been on Facebook Live for the last week. I've never seen anybody on Facebook Live as often as she is. She's been on Facebook Live as if it's like a 9 to 5 shift. 4 hours each time for about 3 times a day. 12 hours on Facebook Live. So Glorilla took the lot.
She should become a streamer, bro.
To kind of explain her side of the story. And she called her mama and her daddy, right? And the parents confirmed that Glorilla does a lot for them and that Glorilla is dead ass wrong and lying about everything.
She talking about she sent my mama $1,300. Baby, you owe her $1,200 already. Huh? What's up, mom? Hello? Yeah, mom. Toya said she sent you $1,300 today. Well, how much money did you owe you already? Did she borrow? She already owed you $1,200, right? Cause she be borrowing every chance she get, right? She should have gave you double it. Since she getting this little money to go spray it out, she could have gave you double it, right? Right. We ain't gonna disclose what I give you in the exact dollar amount. But what happened every month, Mom? What happens every month since I've been back? You pay my rent, and I know a lot of people were talking about you buying me a house. I didn't want you to buy me a house. I didn't want to buy a house at this age. I'm listening to you.
Clearly, the mom is lying for Glorilla. Like, what do you mean you didn't want to buy a house? You prefer to rent? Excuse me. At this age, I didn't want.
Yo, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Is she capping or is she not? I already know in it, but this whole situation is just mad, bro. It's just mad. To be honest, the mom does sound like, for example, Glorilla said, yo, say this on the live, I'll give you an extra. But at the same time, let me just be on the angel's advocate side, right? It comes like, look, she looks after the family, bro. She looks after at least the parents and things like that. So that's enough. It's enough. Even if, let's say, Glorilla's a millionaire, multi-millionaire, whatever, and she's sending the mom, I don't know, 2-3 bands every single month, or 3 to 5, or whatever, so that she can get the rent sorted, and obviously she has a bit of spending money, etc. Bro, in my opinion, that's decent enough, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's more than you're gonna get from like a pension, if the mom even has a pension. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I feel like there's just some sort of entitlement whenever you become successful. It's crazy to me.
A house at what age? In your 50s, you don't want to own a house you want to rent and what? Especially if your daughter is offering to buy you a house, I would assume cash down and you own it. Stop it, bro. Like, and if she didn't buy you a home because you told her you don't want a home, then why was she doing interviews telling people she bought the mama a house? Why did we only find out she didn't buy you a home because of the hating sister who came forward, right? It sounds like the mama is coming forward and, doing PR for Glorilla after she got exposed. That's what that sounds like. It sounds like the sister brought too much truth to the internet and spilled the family business. So now the family is going against her and taking Glorilla's side. But as you guys will see after this phone,
yeah, come more times she's probably messing up him in the ones bag as well. Because if Glorilla was to turn around and say, "Yo, okay, the sister said this, you might not taking her side. F all of you lot. It's just mad. It's mind game." So they just want to dole on. I just feel like this just is insane to me, man. Like there always seems to be some sort of family issues, especially within, you could say, our community, and especially with entertainers and things like that. again, there's no such thing as a perfect family, but why does this always have to keep on happening? And at what point are we going to break the cycle and just actually look at, okay, how can we all come together and do whatever we need to do? Another thing is this whole entitlement from family members and entitlement from people around you or from your past. That mentality needs to go away because you didn't put in the work that Glorilla did. You weren't in the studio. You weren't grinding. You weren't going to shows. You weren't. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. You feel me? So my people, then that's just my commentary when it comes to this. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure to like and also subscribe. We've got a lot of content coming out for you guys. See you soon. Peace.